Gorka!
Our next guest, we are full of the best guests today, and we will have your calls on 833-33-GORKA. That's 833-334-6752, is, of course, our regular contributor, none other than Curt Schilling. Follow him on Twitter. It's Gehrig38. You know why. Curt, welcome back to America First.
How we doing, Doc?
Hey, it's Friday, and we're alive and we're breathing. It's good, right?
It's a good day. Yes, it is.
It's a good day. It's a good day if you're a conservative and a patriot, but if you're a leftist and you are fueled, you are filled with hatred, it's just another day. And that's
what you have been every day since Trump won.
Yeah, right, and they have been. But Curt, they crossed the line yesterday. They crossed a line, and they did it with a friend of mine, and they did it with a friend of the president. And, of course, I'm talking about Eric Bolling. The video is going viral. I'll give you the backstory if you're not familiar with it, friends. Then we'll listen to the audio, and I'm going to ask Curt Schilling to react. So Eric Bolling is having dinner with the brave young student who was beaten at UC Berkeley, our friend Williams, who was on the show recently. And a liberal walks up to their table at Trump Hotel and says, "Bolling, your son committed suicide because he was embarrassed of who you were." So he baited Eric after his 18-year-old son killed himself. Or, sorry, it wasn't suicide. He had an overdose, but this man said he committed suicide. And Eric, a distraught father, follows him outside. And, of course, there's a cameraman waiting. And we're going to show you the video that our friend Hayden Williams took with his phone. Well, we're going to listen to the audio. And then, Curt, just tell me what's happened. Let's listen to the cut of Eric Bolling.
Hey! That's what he wants. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. That's what he wants, man.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. You don't want to go there. You want to talk about my son? Who are you?
Not me.
Who are you? Bro, if I were you,
Eric,
you talking about my son?
Eric, that's what they want. That's what they want. Eric, that's what they want. That's what they want.
My son is dead. My son is dead.
Wait, man.
Look at me.
You hear the distraught, the agony, the anguish in Eric's voice. My son is dead, and they try to punk him. Curt, have they crossed the line?
Well, Seb, you're far too smart to be asking that question. I know you're asking it to elicit a response. You know the answer. They've crossed the line long before now. But this is another level of despicable behavior that you almost wonder. I'm done saying that I'm shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by anything they say, anything they do. But I got to tell you, I was thinking about this after I watched the video, because I'm a father of 3 boys and a daughter, and I certainly wouldn't have been able to hold myself back there.
I think very few. I texted Eric last night. I commended him on his control, because I think most of us would have floored the guy.
Here's what's going to happen.
What?
You saw it with Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
White college students running a black girl out of a restaurant, a black woman, and nobody said anything about race.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But here's what's going to happen. We live in a country of laws, and as conservatives, the only thing, we don't care who you sleep with. We don't care who you're married to. We don't care what religion you are. We care that you're a law-abiding citizen.
Right.
And here's what's going to happen. One of these people is going to push the wrong button on the wrong person, and they're going to be out there with their family, and they're going to feel as if they're threatened, and they're going to be a concealed carry permit holder, and they're going to, in defense of their family, somebody's going to get hurt. God forbid somebody gets shot and killed. Because when that happens, you know what's going to happen? The left is going to say, "See, we need more gun control."
Yeah.
But I was also thinking about this, Doc. Think about this. It's a simple question: how did we get here?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
It's not. We didn't start this fight.
To Marxism, to abortion, to an assault on the Second Amendment, to now our president has to sign an executive order to protect First Amendment. Are you kidding me? Kurt.
The fact that the president has to say to Congress that we will never be a socialist country.
Right.
How do we get there?
But think about this. When was the last time that we had one side of the political spectrum, ignoring the Constitution. Because if I remember correctly, right after the Civil War, we passed, what was it, the 14th, 15th amendments to give blacks and women equal rights under the laws. Everybody was supposed to be treated equally. Why did we have the Civil Rights Movement in 1964? We already had constitutional law, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did it because Democrats didn't play by the rules. They don't care about the laws, and we're seeing it happen again. We're seeing them circuit. Why are we having to defend our First Amendments? Always. Why is it a problem now? I'm asking you this question for the same reason, and I'll answer for you. Is it we're here, Doc?
Look, you're doing the rhetorical thing I'm doing. We have to defend our First Amendment rights because
that's why we're here.
they lost, and because they want the power and they want to gain it illegally. Correct?
And they don't care about the rules and getting it back. Is that not the problem, though, Doc?
Totally.
The Democrats, when Obama was in office, and before that, when they want something, they don't care about the laws and getting it.
No.
When Republicans want something, they talk. They talk, and they get beat. They get their asses kicked in votes. They go to Washington telling everyone.
Kurt, I have to correct you there. Except one of them, and he's not really a Republican. Right. He's just the president, and that's Donald J. Trump. You're listening. Right. You're listening to Curt Schilling, who's nailing it as usual, and always high energy. That's why we love him. Follow him, Garrick38. He'll be back in the next segment. Don't go anywhere. I'm Sebastian Gorka. This is America First on the Salem Radio Network. Follow us at iTunes, the podcast app, America First, and on Twitter at Seb Gorka, SEBGORKA. Welcome back, dear friends. It's Friday. I'm still Sebastian Gorka, and we still have that sporting legend on the other line on the side of the phone, Curt Schilling. You have to follow him on Twitter, Garrig38. Curt, I'm going to do this again. I guess I'm in a groove. I'm going to play you some audio that's also something I found on social media yesterday. It's a University of Arizona student who, I'll put it mildly, took umbrage that a local club at the college had invited uniformed members of the Customs and Border Patrol in their nice green khaki or green fatigues to give a lecture on border security and what it is the CBP does. Let's just listen to what this girl does with her camera and what she says about those who are tasked to protect us. Cut 9.
There are students that pay to be here, that need this to be a safe space for them. And we have the KKK and their supporters right here at the U of A.
You're welcome to sit in. But
great, I can sit in the entire time. I'll just be saying that they're murderers the entire time because it's the truth. They're murderers, and you as a club should be more conscious of the rest of the students on this campus and the students that need to be safe on this campus, and maybe find a meeting place outside. No, I do not feel safe with them here. Nope, I'm gonna stand. No. Oh, of course, white woman calling the police. White woman calling the police.
So these are the people that protect us. These are the people that save girls from being trafficked. These are the people who stop drugs coming to the country, and they're KKK and they're murderers, Curt.
Well, I mean, if the government's allowed to say that, then why shouldn't the kids be allowed to say that? Right? You've got Democrats that are echoing the same things, and the media's...
No, you're absolutely right. Right? How can I forget? Well, how can I forget? Right.
But you know what? I got to believe that girl's parents have to be mad that they're paying $250,000 for her to get more stupid. That has to bother people. That these kids are going into student debt and coming out dumber than they were when they went in. And it's part of it's the parents' fault, but the education system is broken in a way. I said this a couple weeks ago. The only possible way for our education system to get fixed is a hard reset. Cancel school for a year. I'm serious. Cancel it for a year. Let communities come together to teach kids actual things they need to know, like how to balance a checkbook and change a tire. And
how to use a welding machine.
Right, Absolutely.
Right.
And then at the end of that year, gut the system. Get rid of all the people that are pushing a liberal agenda. That's other than if that doesn't happen, we're going to keep getting what we get. My 16-year-old son is smarter than Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And I don't mean that in sarcasm. I'm serious.
No, I believe you. I believe. Look, if your son has Curt Schilling as a dad, I believe it.
Here's where I'm really put off. I'm the father of a man that served this country, and the military is probably one of my most passionate causes. I don't know that I've seen in any paper other than searching hard and maybe at Breitbart that we were made aware that two men were killed in action yesterday in Afghanistan. Yeah. 2 soldiers killed in action.
Doesn't
which
matter.
brings the total, I think, to 9 this year and 65 in the last 3 years.
It doesn't matter to them.
And last night, Officer Ryan Thompson was killed in Washington by an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Overstayed his visa.
Yeah, look, Curt, you have a way with words. I'm just going to focus on one thing. You've raised some very serious issues. We will cover them later in the show. But these parents are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for their little charges who end up 4 years later more stupid than when they started. That's the bottom line. That's the
It's true.
You know what I'm going to do?
I mean, I've seen, and I know you've seen the Jesse Waters and Stephen
Oh
Crowder
yeah!
going
Oh my
on
gosh!
college campuses.
When they ask, so who won the Civil War? And it's they say Belgium. They say Belgium. I mean,
right. England won it.
Curt.
I mean,
you know what I'm going to do? No, we're on a hard break. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to connect you, firebrand Curt Schilling, with my buddies at Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens. The 3 of you, oh my gosh, we're going to unleash you on the college campuses, and I am going to be there to watch it. Wow.
I would love to.
Let's do it. Curt Schilling, follow him on Twitter at Gehrig, Gehrig, 38, the man, the legend, our regular guest.
It's always a pleasure. Love you.
God bless you, Curt. Be safe. Watch your six. Watch your six. Keep your head on a swivel. I'm Sebastian Gorka. This is America First. Man, these interviews energize me. I hope they energize you.